So I finally purchased the new Shanelle Onyx Shadow High doll. When I started back collecting dolls, the first dolls I decided to start collecting was the Shadow High dolls. That unique crayon box skin tone, the fantastic outfits and style, the 12 points of articulation, and the glass inset eyes lured me back into collecting dolls. Though Chanel was the first one I spotted and was completely fascinated with, after I saw the entire collection, my first purchase was Monique with that luxurious purple tone and multi-tone purple and blue braids. Her dress was also outstanding. Chanel ended up sliding back on the list. I didn't like her super straight hair. If she's going to be high-key blackface doll, then get it right and do some textured hair. While I loved her gradient dress, I felt the gradient should have been done as white to black because as it was, the dress was just fading into her body. So the dress didn't do her justice and neither the other way around. Everything on her was just black on black on black. So when I did get her, I swapped her out of that dress very quickly. I don't know if they heard my complaint because this version of Chanel fixed every single problem I had with the first one. She has nice textured braids, keeping to original hair color, unlike Monique with the varying depths of color. Her jagged edge gradient skirt and black brocade corset are sitting away from her face. Instead of her face is brightened by a simple, short, puff sleeve cotton blouse. This is something MGA does well with their doll lines. The quality fabrics, the style, and sewing are outstanding, putting Mattel to shame every single time, whether it's Shadow High or the Bratz. Her makeup this time, to me, is also better executed. They took more time to experiment with highlights and colored shimmers for her eyeliner and lip color. Shadow High also shines in the box department. The razzle-dazzle of the box shimmers its way into making me want to repurpose it every time. And the artwork is always on point. I may get hate for this because I read some people in the comment section talking about Barbie not having nails. And frankly, I think those gaudy saber-tooth claws some women wear is a trend that needs to die. I always end up trimming these nails back. They're so ugly.
What's with this closet?
The Empress bought a closet on eBay to store all the clothes for her new Us dolls.
What's that got to do with us, though?
Apparently, the closet she found on eBay is full of Rainbow High accessories. Let's check it out.
Imagine finding a Barbie closet online chocked full of Rainbow High stuff. Double bonus. It literally resolved two problems at once. You see, I had purchased this miscellaneous doll on AliExpress, and beautiful as she was 14 inches tall. I was thinking she was going to be like 11 to 12 inches. I was struggling to find shoes that fit her, and I don't know why I didn't think of it at the time, but it turns out she can squeeze into Rainbow High shoes. So now outside of Rainbow High, the Wakanda Forever dolls and my 14-inch doll can share the same shoes. So now let's go through and check out the new accessories. It came with a pouch of hangers. I actually have a ton of these from a previous Amazon purchase I made. And it also has a few cloth pouches. To be honest, I really didn't pay attention to what accessories were in here. So it's a surprise for me too. The closet cost $28, which was only $13 more than the closet I was looking to buy on Amazon. So I was sure any few accessories would definitely be worth the extra $13. So I hit buy it now without even blinking. I have gotten myself into many a mess by purchasing like this. So I'm hoping it pans out. So the pouches come with purses and bags. Cute. They each have a little certificate. They're all stuffed with paper filling. And I don't think they've ever been used. Okay, so the boxes have shoes, a certificate, and a cloth pouch that will stay in there. The first tennis shoes are nice. I like the subtle colors on them. Check out these purple bear slippers. They are so darn adorable. So far, I think these accessories have far surpassed the $13 extra I forked out rather than getting that closet on Amazon. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with all these pouches, though. The spray paint on these tennis shoes are not my cup of tea. I'm sure I'll use them, but they're not in my usual wheelhouse for style. Alright, pink boots. Now we're talking. This is the style I'm thinking when it comes to Rainbow High. Thigh-high sparkly boots. MGA dolls always bring originality and a sense of couture when it comes to the shoes. They're not always trying to play it safe. Okay, next is some calf-high red marching band style boots. Well, I like them, but I don't think I have any Rainbow High clothes that are red. I do have that red tango dress, but these definitely would not go with that. I could potentially pair them with a mostly black outfit. Okay, last box is also a red box, so probably another red pair of shoes or boots. They're heels. This can go with that red tango dress. Kind of. I might have to buy some red Rainbow High clothes or that red and pink Shadow High doll with the red clothes. I really like her coat, but $30? Pass. She's just not aesthetically pleasing to me. Now, back to the closet. There's only one problem that I need to fix. I can't stand pink Barbie furniture. So I'm going to have to carefully pop out the pink plastic plexiglass on the doors and tape up the black Barbie closure. And then I'm going to have to spray paint them white. That will make the closet more universal to go with my stages. So while the paint dries, I need to figure out what to do with all these mini shoe boxes. I want to create a shelf / custom box to store the shoes. I really like the angle of the inside packaging, so I'm going to repurpose and shrink this entire box into a shoe rack / custom doll shoebox holder. I mean, I like the artwork on the back of the box, and I think if I just use part of it to line the back, it'll have a nice look with part of Chanel's face appearing in the back. I mean, so far, it looks good. But if you bump it a little, the top boxes will tumble out. So I'm going to use plastic to surround it. And so when you look at it, it still has that same angled shape. But it'll be more sturdy. And I might as well use the plastic and create a lid for it to store it away. Okay, let's see how the closet is doing. Yeah. It's fantastic as an all-white closet. I just need to put the glass back in. Voila! It already looks so much better. But I have another idea that can change its look when I don't want the pink at all. I'll use these Dollar Tree disco tiles and add them to the front using putty. Okay, the tiles didn't reach the top, so I might need to add a strip of something to add to the top. Alright, the final look. I added a black strip to the top. The shoebox shelf is at the right of the closet, and on the left I stacked some random doll furniture to create a table with a Barbie base as the tabletop. The globe is a large marble that sits in the hole that's in the doll stand. Next to it is a Dollar Tree pencil case standing on edge. I used doll plastic for the shelves. This sofa is the same sofa I always use. It's just this time I wrapped it in faux leather. I should have added a picture over the couch. Oh well. This was mostly about customizing the closet and showcasing the new Chanel. So, thanks for checking out my latest project.
Thanks for playing dolls with me.